Ladies and gentlemen, how are you today? I'm Star-Lord New Thor 7, and even though the last month has been the weirdest, wildest month since my 5.5 years that THORNEWS has started, I am back trying to tell you guys about a giant major storm we have coming this weekend. It's going to come through the Rockies and then do the normal shtick. It's just going to shtick its severe weather boot up your butt a little more flooding, a little more thunder, a little more wind. You know the drill. And so we're looking at one of our major massive T-storms that will be making its way from Friday through, I believe, Monday, and then we'll clear out by Tuesday. All right, so we're talking about it starts up majorly, and this is the storm that just hit the West Coast. And so it's going to not be that bad over the Rockies, but when the two parts start to form up again on Friday, that's when the real action begins. Look at that there. And so remember, the red and the orange are going to be some very heavy rain. And so the Gulf Coast, as usual, is going to be getting nailed with lots of rain and heavy flooding. And then we're going to have a snow sleet mix up through the northern areas. And I mean, look at that. Like, that is just nasty, nastola. And I'm not the only one kind of freaking out about this. Here's a good look by Jim Cantori. This is on the 9th. Here's a look at the latest model run of the GFS for Friday morning through Monday morning. As you can see, potential storm touches many in the eastern two-thirds of the USA. Details will follow as confidence grows. Winter hanging on tight in the north. So there's that. And then King of Weather Twitter, Cranky Weather Guy, saying we have 4 storm systems from April 9th to the 17th. So in an 8-day span, we get a storm pretty much every 2 days. And he's stepped away from Twitter because he's been, I guess, feeling the same pressure. And I don't know if you've heard from Dutch since lately, but he's been encountering a whole bunch of weirdness and aggro lately too. So they're making it harder for people to tell all the truth as they roll out kabuki theater, dog and pony political show, one after another after another. We're looking at vicious upper low to end the week for U.S. with strong severe potential. And this storm has potential to be so bad, suspicious observers was even talking about it a week in advance. So yeah, I'd probably take it seriously. Now the good news is, at the moment, we only have 79 rivers in flood stage. The bad news is that in 3 days, the same areas are going to get hit again. And so that their very moist, wet soil is not going to hold any water, and so the flooding problems will be exacerbated. Marathon Monday still looks terrible. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, does this work? Fantastic. Sorry, my microphone just cut off inexplicably. So this is from today. As you can see, it's still a wild weather situation. Oh no, where's the thing I wanted to show? Great, the one thing I wanted to show is gone. Let me find it real quick. Please bear with me as I go through technical difficulties. This is why I don't like to do it live, because I prefer perfection. Okay, but as I've been droning on and on about to you guys for a year and a half now, the amount of infrastructure and public property damage we have been seeing due to weather is through the roof. Now we're at like $1.5 trillion now. And so this was due to the heavy rains, because we're seeing like a shift in the weather patterns. So these areas that don't usually get this type of weather are getting a lot of different types of weather. And so up in Pennsylvania, they had debris from all the rains plummet down the hill, destroying an entire apartment complex and totally taking out a large portion of the highway. And so we've seen parts of the one highway been taken out. We've seen the big Sur Bridge get taken out. We've seen this get taken out. We are literally, like, I'll have to finish compiling the video footage edits that I've been working on, because we're seeing, like, airport in Houston had one of its hangars collapse. Like, schools are getting their roofs ripped off or torn apart. I forget which university it was that A&M had major flooding problems. So we are seeing infrastructure rack up faster than we can repair it. And so that's why I get pretty down, because the only solution we have for all of this is unity. The people have to come together and realize that in a major, horrible weather situation, that we are our only guardians and only us can help each other. The government, you got to plan like the government's not even there, or technically they're there and they're going to try and distract you from the truth or the situation. It's my scary analogy that they literally don't care about the public, and if shit goes down, they never planned on taking care of us anyways. So, this is a giant crack in Africa. Hasn't gotten a whole lot of news in the weather, or hasn't got a whole lot of news lately, but yeah, they're saying Africa could split in half as a continent, and that is interesting news. So okay. So I will keep you guys posted on the weather and the situations that are going on. Like I said, I think this is going to be a pretty serious situation. But that's why, again, I regret to inform you that the more I am under attack and the more difficulty that I have to deal with, I think I've gone through 3 laptops in 6 months. I've gone through like 4 phones. The more trouble I'm in, the more I have to ask you guys for help. Contributions, donations, money to my PayPal. I leave a P.O. box there. Please, if you can, if you want to help me in this battle, because I think it's the only chance we have is us all to come together. If you can, please help me out and help support Thor News, because I've been doing what I can to rise above the fray the whole time and just push for unity and try to give you guys information. I think that will help us all. I don't throw people under the bus, and I don't know, man. I just feel like I've been getting my ass kicked, and they're turning up the heat. And so any help from you guys would be greatly appreciated. And if, like most people in the world now, you're living paycheck to paycheck, then I would just ask for your prayers. They help immensely too. So God bless everyone. I love you guys. Man, this has been a rough month. I mean, the last few weeks. There's so much shit going on behind the scenes that I can't tell you all about. I mean, that's one of the honorable things about me, is I think the reason people trust giving me information is I don't throw people under the bus, and I don't ever really, I don't know, I'm here to try and get everyone to work together and figure out solutions to these problems. And so, you can trust me, and that's, I guess, part of the problem. Anyway, if I didn't make any sense, that's why I'm sorry. It's just shit. Right when we're starting to see good signs that things might be getting better, it makes more sense that the side that has had control through all the horrible negative means would be taking more steps to ensure whatever the hell, their failure doesn't take place where it's almost guaranteed to. Okay, sorry. Peace out. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all soon.